How far we've fallen. Hi there, crypto fans. Dick Allgire here in Honolulu, Hawaii. 1 year ago, at this time, Bitcoin was worth more than $68,000. Heady times. We all thought we were rich, and some of us didn't cash in, and we regret that to this day. All right, at this time last year, Sam Bankman Fried was running his cheesy little con game. Well, actually, it's not a little con game. It's a very big con game, Ponzi scheme that he was running worth several $billion. I think he's a bigger crook than Bernie Madoff. Just was announced today that, according to sources, the Justice Department is looking into Sam Bankman Fried for securities violations, probably wire fraud, a number of other things. Little recommendation for Bankman. Before you go into federal court with your attorneys, there's going to be cameras there. You probably ought to get a haircut. That too long, tousled hair look doesn't really work for you, Bankman. I saw him the first time, and I'm intuitive because of my remote viewing, and something just, I looked at him and I thought, that guy's sleazy. Should have known. Okay, here's what it's alleged that he was doing. He opened a crypto exchange, reportedly the third largest exchange in the world, in the Bahamas. So that's your first clue. He opens this business in the Bahamas, and it's a crypto exchange, so he's taking in depositors' money, and then he opens up a sleazy little shitcoin leverage trading operation that he gave a nice sounding name, Alameda Research. So Alameda Research was allegedly using the depositors' money from FTX, the Bahamian exchange, and he was leveraging their money. And a year ago, that was working great because Bitcoin kept going up, and he was a multi-billionaire, one of the richest guys in crypto, the darling of the new economy. But it was a scam. He was, and it's now causing cryptos to tank. Interestingly, cryptos had a little bump today. They said because the consumer price index showed that runaway inflation was slowing just a little bit. That doesn't make sense to me. Cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is supposed to be a cure for inflation. So the higher inflation goes, the more you're going to need and see the value of cryptos. So it hasn't decoupled yet. The investors are just in a quandary of like, where do we put our money? And so the CPI wasn't so bad and Bitcoin went up. It just shows it's all part of the same rigged market. I talked to our technical analyst, Marty Hibbs, today. Marty, pardon me, I'm going to put you on YouTube. He hates when I do that, but I think he'll allow this. It's a short clip. I talked to him this morning. And what he says, you'll see it in the charts. I'll sum it up real quickly. We had a support level of Bitcoin, which was about 18,000, meaning all the bad shit that was going to happen, 18,000 was solid. It wouldn't go below that. Now, thanks to Bankman Fried and all his little scams, Bitcoin just crashed through that, and instead of a support level, 18,000 is now a resistance level. So it's got to work to get above that. Here's the quick analysis from Marty. Take it away, Marty.
So basically what we're saying here is it broke down from this structure here going back to the beginning of June, sideways. Once it broke down, our target we put on the alert was 14 to 16. We got right in there. We got to 15.5. Now that that resistance level or support level that we broke down through becomes resistance. So what happened is, as you can see here, an hour or two ago, we ran all the way back up to where we broke down from. And of course, it hit a wall up there. So this, in my opinion, has a lot more work to do. We're going lower, I believe, but to turn this around, to stop the bleeding, we actually have to get up over 21,000 to make it look, before we actually say, okay, we're out of the woods.
So what was our support? Was just above 18, and now that's
see these numbers right across here 3 times. Yeah. We've had it. They're right around the 18.5, 18.2 area. and we
That was
broke down
support,
further.
and that's now resistance going
That's
up.
never,
Oh
and
man, that's
this
terrible.
green bar showed it went right back up to where it broke down from, and it's pulled back a bit. So it does not right now short term, and we're not out of the woods yet. So we could go deeper, and it's hard to say how deep we're going to go. But now, if this turns around the next day or two and gets back through the structure and back up say 21,000, then it's a different game. Then there's a chance that the bottom may have actually been put in. But right now, it still looks negative.
So I won't lie to you, it's hard times, sad times. When Bitcoin was at 68,000 a year ago, I thought it was going to 100. I really did, and we were wrong about that. You know what? It will get to 100, but not anytime soon. We're not going to get out of this one. There's going to be more pain. I got a buy order in at 12,000. When Bitcoin hits 12,000 next week, that'll be the real pain.